Welcome to Maze, guys. I'm trying to get this finished as fast as possible. The blue light calmest water, plume tracing an airplane's silvery straight flight path. The rustle of leaves is the swoops of a broom. Sunlight was as warm as loving kindness, and all things were blending with each other. Remarkable. I blended in with them, was lulled to sleep, and ellipse. He's probably gonna get hit with a broom. What? And the next thing I knew, my eyes were fluttering open and my nose hurt like crazy. My vision cleared and I could see she was very ticked looking Minori right in front of me. Sure enough, her fingers had clapped around my nostrils. Not that I think you're evil or anything, Mr. Mizuguchi. Not at all. You just wanted to sleep here, and so you slept. And I don't have a problem with that. She tightened her grip on my nose. It was getting a little hard to breathe. But I do have a problem with a lazy bum who lies and snores while I'm slaving away. At the end of the outburst, her grip became positively vice-like. That hurts! It hurt like freaking heck. Those fingers were like steel during the hours of playing piano playing. There, I'm finished with you. Now don't do that again, Kay? How the heck was that my fault? Well, you are the one that kind of laid back and stared at the sky and fell asleep. She let go. She looked like she had rather twisted off my entire nose. The inflicted pain made my eyes water. But there's no way in heck I was going to let her notice that. At any rate, I took that lesson to heart. No more sleeping in front of this Iron Maiden. That is a band, actually. Okay, I'm saving that. Oops. Whoops. Slide 8. Chapter 2. At any rate, I took the Iron Maiden. I wasn't even speaking aloud. How the heck did she hear me? Well, whatever. Anyway, with that she walked into the shrine. You've kept an audience waiting, Missy. Let's pretend I didn't say that. Let's pretend you didn't say that. Now, if you have any requests for me, I'd be happy to entertain them. Entertain them. None in particular, I guess. How very encouraging and enthusiastic of you. Well, whatever. As usual, Minoria approached the piano in her robes. And now, don't stand there staring here while I play, okay? Fine. He's gonna fall asleep again. Flowing notes of music, silverly colored, like some watercolor painting. It is hard to believe that the same fingers that just roughed up my nose produced a dreamingly delicate sound. Actually, and it isn't too hard to believe, because if you work with your fingers, you're gonna get strong, like PC Gamer, which I haven't been doing a lot of lately, actually. Like, I still got old Minecraft videos I could upload if I want to, but meh. The timber surroundings never failed during a settled deep into my heart and soothed inside out. The vague knot of lessness, something had been tying my insides, it dissolved like a bitter pill. It faded into calm stillness. It made me think, man, I really can't thank her enough for this. A gust of wind shook the leaves in the tall tree in the courtyard. rustling leaves and turned on the ground beneath into a sparkling kaleidoscope with thousands of light shards twirling and dancing all about. I'm gonna fall asleep again. I was becoming so comfortable now that drowsiness was closing in fast, and a short hop from drowsiness into total sleepiness. But earlier, Minori had unleashed heck on me when I fell asleep. If I crashed again, I was a goner for sure. And so I fought a good fight and waved the flag of surrender. Oh, this is an option. Save 8, yes. It's going to be a world of hurt if I fall asleep now. Alright, I concentrate on appreciating the music. Ellipse, ellipse, ellipse. Ellipse, 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 ellipse. Ellipse, nor. Ellipse, ellipse, ellipse. I really started to come to again. I didn't know what it was. Was that a hand? Was that a hand? I didn't know that it was that drove me, but it felt like a bad omen. My hazy vision started to clear. I saw something shaped like Minori looming above me with something shaped like a big broom held mechanically over my head. The handle of it being more than 40 centimeters separate from my head. She hit him. At that moment in time, all I could think of was intercontinental ballistic missile that was about to deliver its payload on the earth below. Bomb bay door, stand by. The sun was in my eyes. I couldn't see much. For what I could make out, Minori seemed to have a wide grin on her face. It took so long time to process what she was saying. Initializing bomb sequence to minus 10, 9, 8. It took all energy from my sleep-addled brain to decipher her transmission. Fortunately, I was a success. Unfortunately, the content evaluator, she's going to kill me. So far, it seemed like she hadn't realized I was awake. 7, 6. Minori's counts were like a metronome. Completely on time. Well, if she's going to be that predictable, and she was about to witness the best dodge ever. 5. Bring it on. Launch. The chef smacked me right in the middle of the forehead. Clean through my brain. Wait, her counting? Wasn't that supposed to go right? Ow! Pain. Beyond the dreams of pain I had ever known. My body withered uncomfortably. Of course, my back was grinding on the stone ground and brought even more pain. Oh, you awake now? I wanted to ask her how had it have been possible for anyone to sleep through that? But there was too much pain. Seriously, I didn't have it in me for words. Ugh, you ungrateful, unappreciative, lying jerk. You tell me you like my music, and then you go off and fall asleep, while I'm pouring all my heart and soul into playing that piece just for you. It was completely my fault. I should have apologized, but she was still ranting and raving while yanking on my cheeks. I didn't think that forgiveness was forthcoming. I mean, what is this? I felt happy while I was playing for you. Then I came out and, oh my god, shame on me for even thinking you might appreciate it. Minori, that hurts. Repenting is for your sins yet. Yes, ma'am. Minori, I said that hurts. And you haven't said you're sorry, have you? I'm sorry. So that's how it is, huh? I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. Oh well, alright. I'm letting you off easy, you hear? She finally lets go of my cheeks. It took no stretch, no pun intended, of the imagination to know how red they were by now. But this was this thing I was feeling all over. Next time you shall not fall asleep. Comprende? Yes, ma'am. For crying out loud, what was this thing I was feeling all over? Wow, it's like I'm your older sister or something. I wanted to ask her, please stop smiling like that. Yeah, that'd get to me too. Ellipse, 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 ellipse. Ah, that's what our protagonist looks like. The Kamei shrine stood draped in the rays of the orange sunlight. Both my trees, both my and the trees' clothing fully gentle in the breeze. Well, how about ellipse? We've been jumping about from topic to topic, and now we were on. Since you're always bored, Mr. Mizuguchi, how about you find a hobby? Rather, that was Minori talking about. Oh, how about movies? Well, I don't really keep up with them. How many suggestion on things should I watch? Not like I'm a film buff either. What genre of movies do you like? Anything, well, nothing too bizarre. That is. I used to watch whatever was popular back when I actually had spare time. But nowadays, I hadn't had spare time to watch anything at all. Let me see. The stuff I've seen recently, there was on this called Hendrik Starless Sky. Not very well known, though. What's it like? It's pretty depressing, actually. There's a friend who dies, and, well, let's just say that you'll either love it or hate it. And as for me, I like it a lot. Well, if I have spare time, I'll go rent it. Are you just saying that, or are you really going to watch it? Maybe. Oh, for crying out loud. Why do I have to be stuck thinking of a hobby for you? Good question. Oh well, obviously you've got lots of spare time, so you'll check it out soon, right? I don't know if I have that much free time. Mr. Mizuguchi, what? Do you know what we call someone who sleeps over 10 hours on a Saturday and still comes because he's bored to the local shrine? Someone with too much time on his hands. No rebuttal there. Man, it's not fair, I tell you. I'm so busy, always being on the run off my feet. Even someone who didn't know her could tell that was a total lie. Oh wait, that's it. You can sweep the shrine grounds. That way you won't get bored, and I won't be so overworked. Sounds good, right? Wait just a darn second. How about I say no, I'm on vacation. I don't want to lift a finger. My brilliant idea goes unappreciated. Man, she looked peeved. I thought I shot her down, which means she had been serious. She was an Iron Maiden. Oh well, I couldn't find robes for you to wear anyway. It wouldn't have worked. I'd have to put on a free specimen to do some sweeping. Ooh, Mr. Mizuguchi, you're playing hard to get, aren't you? You secretly want to do it. You big tease. Heck no. Ah, shucks. Anyway, yeah, those robes are totally essential. They're, these are like, well, Mr. Mizuguchi, would you ever think about going to work in a t-shirt and jeans? No way, right? Same with these. Now, actually, this day and age, there were companies that had dress codes as lax as that. Aside, yeah, I knew what she meant. Yeah, no. I was like that too when I first started. I used to think, like, but what's wrong with normal clothes? However, well, see, I was in the 8th grade when I first started working here. Surprising. Same thing I'm in. 8th. Oops. Except I actually make money to buy stuff, so I have a job, technically. Oh wait, before you go, but school said kids shouldn't be working. I'm technically just helping with my family business. And what's wrong with being rewarded for some money on the side? No. That was the very definition of part-time job. Actually, and technically, but if I pointed that out, she'd be all over me, so I kept my mouth shut. That's always smart. High five, protagonist. Wow, that was kind of cold of me, wasn't it? So of course these robes really weren't hard to put on when I just started out. And first I didn't even bother. I wore my school uniform while I worked here. And then, lots of times some old lady would walk by and she'd say to me, "Oh, you're such a good girl, aren't you now? Here, why don't you let Granny give you a little something?" And she'd give me candy, even though I was totally being paid to work. I hope you didn't refuse. Oh, I ate everything. Like an amazingly delicious... Wait, no. That was nothing to do with anything. Interesting, so she hated being seen. Misrepresented as the nice girl who volunteered these for these things out of kindness of the heart. I get paid. $15 on one side, $10 on the next. So that is $25. Nice. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it short. I'm gonna cut off here for tonight. See you all in the next video, and may I get some sleep so I can edit this in the morning. And then Holy back there needs to get some sleep too, because he's been awake off and on too. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.